Hello everyone, national cuisine is a matter of special pride for every nation, and at the same time it is an excellent reason to impress tourists. But some dishes can not just impress, but scare the hell out of you. We have collected the most nightmarish dishes in the world and warn you, it's really not for the faint of heart. Sit back, we're starting. Tongzhidan is a traditional dish of the Chinese province of Zhejiang. The literal translation of the name is the boy's egg. Calm down, just calm down, it's not that terrible. The egg is actually chicken. But the way it is prepared can terrify any European. Chicken eggs are boiled in urine collected exclusively from boys who have not reached the age of puberty. Moreover, the process of cooking eggs takes a whole day. First, the cook waits until the liquid boils, and then takes out the eggs and breaks the shell so that the urine gets inside. After that, the eggs boil for about 12 hours. Boiling urine is constantly poured, and only then they are considered ready. And to collect urine, special buckets are installed in schools, where elementary school students urinate. Tongzhidan eggs are sold mainly in the spring, only twice as expensive as regular ones. And again an egg, and again a Chinese one, but this time not boiled in urine, but fermented. That is, frankly speaking, rotten. Fresh chicken or duck eggs are immersed in an alkaline environment without air access. As a rule, they are coated with a mixture of tea, lime, salt, ash and clay, after which they are buried in the ground for 15 to 20 days. As a result, the protein acquires an elastic consistency and becomes dark and translucent, and the yolk is almost black. And all this beauty emits an unbearable ammonia smell. Let's take a break from eggs and move on to the Scandinavian fish recipe. Lutefisk is a dried fish that is soaked in an alkaline solution of caustic soda for 3 days, and then for several more days in clean water. The legend of the origin of this dish tells that once a Viking ship was struck by lightning and burned it. And the poor devils had no choice but to save the stalks of burnt dried cod by soaking in seawater, and it turned out delicious. In fact, it turns out to be something jelly-like with a smell that literally knocks any unprepared person off their feet. Did we warn you that our selection is not for the faint of heart? We turn to kopalchin, a traditional Eskimo dish. Kopalchin is perhaps the most disgusting way in the world to prepare meat. So, the carcass of a walrus, seal, deer, or whale is taken. If it is a deer, it is kept hungry for several days to clear its intestines, and then strangled. The carcass is immersed in a swamp and sprinkled with peat. If it is a seal or a walrus, it is wrapped in the skin of the same unlucky predecessor. The air is released from this bag and buried on the surfline. In both cases, kopalchin has been preparing for several months. Then the corpse of the animal is simply dug up and eaten. Only Eskimos who have been accustomed to it since childhood can eat kopalchin. Everyone else will get severe poisoning if they try to eat even a tiny piece, and it is possible that it will be fatal, because kopalchin is a pure corpse poison. Are you feeling unwell already? Wait, we haven't told you the most interesting thing. Kiak is also an Eskimo dish, but it is already a real delicacy that is prepared only for big holidays. The recipe is generally very simple. A seal carcass is taken, 1 piece. The carcasses of the cleaners are taken, these are such birds, about 400 pieces. The seal is stuffed with peels, wrapped, filled with lard and buried in the ground. It is possible for 3 months, or it is possible for a year. Then the carcass is dug up, opened, the birds are taken out and eaten. The main thing is not to forget to remove the remnants of their skin with feathers. Enjoy your meal. We decided to finish our selection with something cute. No matter how strange it may sound, kopi luwak is coffee, and the most expensive kind of coffee in the world. It is produced in Indonesia, the Philippines, South India, and Vietnam. Because that is where musangs live, they are also called palm martins. These little animals are omnivorous, so they are happy to eat the fruits of the coffee tree. And they digest everything except the beans, which are then harvested by hard-working coffee plantation workers, washed of excrement, dried, fried and sold for €500 per kilogram. If you liked the video, don't forget to like it, write a comment and subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss the new video. Thanks for your attention.